There is few systems of the hardware for the blinds. Most popular, and that's most of the blinds you're gonna sell, it's gonna be closed system. Closed system, it's this system for the blinds. So you have your roll is closed and closed. What's nice with this closed system, it can be, we sell it blinds per unit. If that's a small window or a big window, we sell it per unit. Let's say we have the big window.
Picture, you mean?
No, that's a specific.
Just a
I'm
big
not
window.
gonna do the picture window.
Do the picture window. That's the reason why I'm doing the picture window.
So in European tilt and turn windows, blinds are mounted right on a sash. So you're opening, tilting windows, closing windows with the blinds on it. These blinds can be different color. They can match wood grain finish, like this one, like golden oak blinds on a golden oak door. You see, they totally matching the colors. So it looks very nice and neat. And we have to just make some of the, we have to upload some of the pictures of those we did with that older couple in the 70s house. It just looks gorgeous. So the blinds, on these windows, it will be 3 blinds. It will be 1, 2, and 3 units. On window like this, it will be 2 blinds. And if it's, just a regular opening window, yeah, it will be 1 blind. So price per unit, just to make it kind of uniform, what I did. You can adjust that price when you talking to the client, but I have to kind of make sure when they come in and I'm talking and giving them presentation, whatever, so I'm not telling the price. Because usually blind solid fabric, $150 per piece. The zebra style blinds, $200 per piece.
That's very inexpensive.
It's very inexpensive. Closed system. There is a open system. Open roll. How you spell roll?
Sorry, but what?
R-O-L-L.
Roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Open roll. Open roll system. Open roll
Yep.
system is
Traditional.
right there on the window.
Mhm.
The roll is kind of at the top.
Yeah.
So, and there is a third system. It's like on this basement window.
Yeah, I've
It's
seen
called,
that.
how do you call it? Slim hand pull system.
And those would be for narrower windows.
No, I will
No?
explain you.
Okay.
Slim simple. SS.
This is close.
So slim simple. So as different patio doors can be, French opening, sliders, tilt and slide and stuff like that. So the different blinds are for different, different usage, for different application. Mostly you're trying to do closed system because it looks nice, neat, it has the tracks, it can follow the window with the tilt and turn and stuff like that. So benefits with a closed system, it has the tracks, it's good for tilt and turn windows. When you do blackouts, let's say on this window, and it's nice to mention to the customers, when you do the blackouts and you have these guides on the sides,
It's black.
it's pitch black. You don't have the lights coming from the side of the window. So there is a benefit.
So closed system comes with the tracks, right?
Yes, closed system comes with the side tracks. Open system, doesn't come from the with the trucks.
Yeah.
So it's basically just a roll there. And another thing is with like I had a customer, Ivan might know that customer, where the wife said on the picture windows I want open system because I like to be behind the windows. And she's like, if I have the guides on the sides, I wouldn't be able to be behind the blinds. And that was her argument why we want that system. So on the openable we did closed system. On the picture we did open system, so she can pick who's there. You know, she just like to see to look outside when nobody watching her. So you have different people. So the closed system comes with cons too. With a single fabric, we don't care the width and height and stuff like that. If this distance more than 2 meters, probably closed system we're not going to do that. Probably it's going to be special roll, very big and thick roll in here if it's 2 meters. But up to 2 meters we can do simple system. The issue is because the width, the heavy, how it's gonna sag, what it's gonna hold, you have this, right? So if you put blackouts, let's say with a silver backing there, that rubberish backing, they are heavy. So if you have, more than 2 meters, and when you have screws on the sides here holding it, what's gonna happen with these lines? It's gonna start sagging. It will be hard to pull with the chain. It's too much weight for the chain to pull up and down and stuff like that. So it will be a different system. It will be open roll, whatever. But it will be case by case. Sometimes we have like that's. I'm just talking for you the every day-to-day quoting, every day-to-day sale. So here's you have lines number 1, number 2, number 3. Here's the 1, 2. Here's just the 1. For the closed system, there is no minimum 2 meters. Closed system.
Closed system is 2 meters.
2,000, let's say, by
length.
2,400 or whatever, 3,000 height. Because in a closed system you can make huge. That's for the solid fabric. And let's say 2,000 by, and here's very important. Let's say 1,300. Zebra. This number is very important to remember. For closed system, zebra blinds right there. Zebra blind, that's where 2 layers goes behind each other. So in that roll, it's a twice amount of fabric. So the roll becomes too thick and roll becomes thicker than this. And depends on the fabric. That's why I have this unit here. Because of the fabric, if you touch this fabric, it's like a sandpaper. It's pretty nice thick fabric. And when we did, 5-foot window height, it's jamming here. You can't pull it all the way. So depends on the fabric. When client choose the fabric, make sure you kind of taking this to account. So the zebra blinds in most cases not going to be more than 1,300, or like we had in other clients, blinds wouldn't open more than this. That's it. So, but you have to tell them, so they wouldn't be able to open whole way. It's whatever it start jamming the roll. We're gonna put the stopper so they would be able to, lift it up more. That's one solution for those cases. Your enclosure for the blinds, so it can be thicker, and you can do the longer, but it wouldn't have the guides And when you're doing the tilt and turn, it's basically your patio door, let's say, tilts, but your blind's gonna be straight, so they basically bouncing around. Or you use Slim Simple system. Slim Simple system, it's this one, where you move the blinds with your hands. So it's doesn't take that much space for the box and closer and stuff like that. And we're using these blinds on the basement windows usually, and we're using these blinds on the patio doors. So on the patio doors, you wouldn't be able to lift it all the way if it's a zebra blinds. If customers really want zebra blinds on the patio doors, I would suggest to use this system. So they can either close everything or open everything, but they cannot, roll it up. But it's pretty simple, to take the blinds off completely and put on the side too. And very important thing is for the blinds. Very important, make sure you tell that to the clients. Yes, you can have the European style blinds and stuff like this. The client, the window wouldn't be able to open 90 degree, full 90 degree, because your casing gonna start hitting the jambs. So full 90 degree. In some cases, this one is very thick jamb. In a 2x4 walls, no issues. But when it's a 2x6 newer houses, just know that in the 96% cases, like study shows tilt and turn window, they just have additional option for the swing open and all this stuff. But the main use of these windows, it's a tilt. So in the 95-96% cases, they're gonna use whole year windows just like this. They're just gonna use these windows like this to wash them, to clean them, to clean the second part from the outside. So
the jam,
make sure you tell them that yes, with our blinds, it just
the jam has to be what size to fit in this one. The jam, I think
4.5 inch will work.
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5 is the minimum.
That's one of the options. So you just tell them, we do the European style blinds. They just mount on windows. They look how it opens, how it's closed, and how it works. But your window, you might be able to open it, not full 90 degree.
Okay.
Another thing is with the hidden hinges. Let's say we did the project for Terry Tanasuk, for Crawford Zone. To exercise this in a hidden hinge system, I want you to come and see from this side. Doesn't have that much roll, so you can. Point, the pivot point is at the center of the hinge, right? So when you open in this, that's how you open, right? Because that's where your pivot point, actually behind the window. Okay, right there. When you open in the hidden hinge system,
Oh, look at that.
you see you're gaining another
Inch.
what? Half inch. I would say half inch, something like that. You see? So in a hidden hinge system, it's your pivot point is actually right somewhere here.
Yeah.
When in a regular hinge, it would be here. So basically both hinge you're gaining. So you can do the hidden hinges. And for installers, if the house with the blinds and stuff, for installers, it's very important you're not overlapping the window frame too much. It's very important that you're MDF, and in any cases, it's very important when you build this box.
Half inch has to be.
You don't have to. You can overlap, 1/8. You can overlap,
Just to fit this plastic cover. This much, so you can go easily.
Yeah. So when you butt join the MDF to your windows, make sure you overlap it as less as possible.
Okay.
On the inside. On the outside, I don't care.
Yeah.
In the States, you cover it 3 inch of windows.
Oh my
It's
God.
lots. It's like that with plastic wrap. But it's very important when you're installing, guys, cover as less as possible. Just 1/8, whatever, of the window. So it's better for the blinds.